In this video, we're going to learn how to fix common Amazon keyword mistakes you don't know are killing your sales. I just wanted to let you know that this video isn't going to be some long and boring lesson. It's a short and simple guide. I recommend grabbing a pen and paper to take notes, or better yet, subscribe to this channel so you can easily watch this video again. Let's get started. The main cause of most common keyword mistakes is from unknowing sellers assuming that Amazon's search engine operates the same way as Google's. This wrong assumption leads to common mistakes, such as overstuffing listings with keywords and needlessly repeating phrases over and over again to the point where listings become confusing and unappealing to customers. What you need to know: Amazon's search engine operates vastly differently from Google's. Amazon's search engine was built to look for relevant products to sell, while Google's search engine was built to look for relevant information. Here's what Mark DeLangat, Amazon's head of search, has to say about their search engine. Once we determine which items are good matches to the customer's query, our ranking algorithms score them to present the most relevant results to the user. Amazon is a marketplace, so the primary goal of its search engine is to maximize sales through presenting relevant products to customers. Even if you are familiar with traditional SEO strategies and tactics, you will need to learn how Amazon's search engine operates to properly optimize your listing. Otherwise, you may unknowingly commit common SEO mistakes which kill your sales. Here are two major mistakes you need to be aware of and avoid. 1. Keyword stuffing, and 2. High bounce rates. We can define keyword stuffing as trying to cram as many keywords you can think of into the title, bullet points, product description, and search term section of your listing. Keyword stuffing is problematic because there's no regard to how the writing sounds and looks like to the customer. A listing stuffed with keywords may be good for the search engine, but it's going to be horrible for customers. Also, Amazon imposes character limits, so you need to make sure every character counts by only using relevant keywords and avoid wasting characters on irrelevant keywords. We can define a bounce as when a customer clicks on your listing and then quickly exits because your product isn't what they thought it would be. This happens when you use irrelevant keywords, or in other words, any and every keyword you can think of that loosely relates to your product. Unknowing sellers use irrelevant keywords in the hopes of appearing in more search queries. What they don't know is that this strategy can backfire and cause their rank to drop. What you need to know: Amazon tracks how customers interact with your listing, including bounces. When lots of customers bounce from your listing, Amazon will see that and will drop your search rank because bounces tells Amazon's algorithm that your product isn't appealing or relevant to customers. Now that you're aware of the major mistakes you need to avoid, let's move on how to fix them. What you need to know: Amazon's search engine is primarily based on sales numbers and sales performance metrics. Keywords play a secondary role. Since Amazon's search engine is primarily based on sales, persuasive sales copy should be your number one priority over everything else, including the use of keywords. In other words, you need to optimize for customer appeal first, and then optimize for the search engine second. Here's how you do so. Step number 1. Optimize the title. Imagine yourself as a customer shopping for a product. Let's take a power bank as an example. Just by looking at the title, which one of these listings looks interesting to you and one you'd actually click on? The answer is obvious. What you need to know: Amazon searches titles using individual words, not search phrases. Also, words in the title are searchable in any order. For example, this listing would still appear for the query iPhone charger, even though the keywords in the title aren't written in the exact same order. A common mistake is repeating search variations over and over again. For example, this is a bad title because it clearly repeats the same variations of search phrases over and over again, which leads to a title that's unnecessarily long, overly repetitive, and nonsensical. The customer's perspective was completely ignored when this title was written. Since words in the title are searchable in any order, there's no need to repeat search phrases and duplicate words over and over again. This is a good title because it's concise and integrates keywords naturally. Also, you'll notice how words and phrases aren't needlessly repeated. This is the general formula I use to craft optimized titles. Feel free to use it. Here's a breakdown of the interesting information customers will see in the title. It's compatible with Apple and Android devices. It has a high capacity 20,000 mAh battery. It has a powerful 5.8 amp charger. And it's lightweight. Step number 2. Optimize bullet points. The main purpose of your bullet points is to provide a concise description of your product. The second purpose is to provide another place to insert keywords. A common mistake I see a lot of sellers make is they see the bullet points section as another place to cram more keywords with little to no regard for the customer experience. They needlessly use multiple variations of search terms and repeat keywords over and over again. For example, a bullet point overstuffed with keywords will look something like this. Keyword: women's sweater. Comfortable women's sweater. Fashionable sweater for women. Sophisticated sweater for the stylish woman. You'll notice how the keyword sweater is repeated multiple times and how variations of the search term women are forced into the writing. This tactic is problematic because it leads to a description that's repetitive and nonsensical. What you need to know: keyword density and keyword variation don't apply to Amazon listings. We can define keyword density as the percentage of times a keyword or phrase appears on a page compared to the total number of words on the page. We can define keyword variation as using variations of terms such as different forms of words, singular and plural forms, misspellings, and etc. What you also need to know: Amazon's search engine is able to index variations of keywords, so there's no need to use variations of terms in the copy. For example, the keyword women will also be indexed for its variations woman and women's. Keyword density, or the repetition of keywords, will not increase your search rank. You only need to use a keyword once. A better bullet point would look something like this. Warm and comfortable sweater for women, featuring a stylish and sophisticated design. It's clear and concise, just how customers want. It also naturally integrates the use of keywords. A tip I have is to include as many keywords as you can in your bullet points while prioritizing customer appeal first. If you can't naturally fit in keywords into your copy, don't force it. You can always insert any unused keywords in the backend section of your listing. Step number 3. Optimize the description. Again, a common mistake I see sellers make is they see descriptions as another section to cram more keywords. What you need to know: keywords placed in the product description have little to no effect on your search rank. Since keywords placed in the description have little to no effect, it would be more productive to use this section to focus solely on providing a persuasive explanation of your product to improve your conversion rate. Step number 4. Optimize the backend section. The main purpose of the backend section is to provide another place to add more keywords. Its secondary purpose is to provide another place to insert keywords you couldn't naturally fit into your copy. What you need to know: Amazon imposes strict character limits of 250 characters total. A common mistake I see sellers commit is the repetition of keywords and the use of commas for division. Since Amazon imposes a strict character limit, the repetition of keywords will only result in the waste of characters as they do nothing to improve your search rank. How to fix it is: don't use any keywords you've already used in the title and bullet point section of your listing. And don't repeat words. Only use them once to make effective use of your limit. Another common mistake I see sellers make is the use of commas to separate each keyword, which uses up valuable characters. The fix: only use spaces to separate each keyword, as spaces do not count against your character limit. And this concludes our video. I hope you found this short and simple guide helpful. If you did, I kindly ask you hit the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you can further learn how to improve your business. If you find yourself too busy to do the work yourself, I can help. Just click on the link. Thanks for watching.